to focus on a number. لأربع. So the statement goes تنكح المرأة لأربع. You're not reading. What does that mean in English? The woman is married for four things. The first one say lima liha. For Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam was employed by Khadija. So who was the boss? Khadija. So there's no problem if a woman has her money, has her wealth. A man may like that in you. Work hard at school. Understand your deen, respect yourself. You understand that? And Khadija's money helped Rasul and helped Islam. Until they had nothing left because they gave for the sake of lima liha. Islam allows you to do some business, but within the boundaries of Islam. How do you dress? Who do you mix with? So there are rules and regulations, but Islam allows you to make your own money, and you have your right over your own money, and the husband has nothing to do with your wealth. You know that? In fact, a husband has to provide even if you're wealthy. Of course, if he's poor and what, you're not gonna, you will definitely help him, right? Say, lima liha, her wealth.
Her wealth.
Wali hasabiha. What is hasab?
Her noble family.
A noble family. So be very careful. Which husband are you gonna choose for your children? Because people are doing what? People are looking to which family does she come from? Are you good? Number 3, wali jamaliha. What is that?
Her beauty.
Yes. Not fake one. Not the, how do you call it? The ketchup one. And the dusty. Be yourself. Jamal does not mean out of hijab. Jamal does not mean showing part of you, making yourself cheap in front of men. No. Cover yourself. Be principled. Keep your, how do you call it? Nobility. You keep that. You're noble. Keep your dignity. Yeah. Then even a man will be afraid of you in a way that he will approach you with dignity. But if you sell yourself outside there, he's only looking at you from which perspective? One thing that he's seeing, right? Say, wali jamaliha. For her,
Beauty.
that beauty means that you should take all off your clothes and what on the street for everybody to see you. So if 1,000 people see you, how do you think that they conclude that you're beautiful? How many people should see you before one person choose you to be the best wife? You see? 1,000, 2,000 have seen everything in you. When you see them, you walk like this. When you see those ones, you walk like this. And then you do you think that is the real beauty? The beauty is what you are hiding in that hijab. Wallahi, every dignified person goes beyond what they are seeing on the street. And he said that lady, the way she's covering and taking care of herself, there is dignity there. There is honor. There is respect there. I'm giving you a secret. Say, wali jamaliha. What is that? Her beauty. Wali diniha. What is that?
Her religion.
How many things?
4.
The first one in Arabic, lima liha. What is that?
Her wealth.
Number 2,
Wali
hasabiha. What is that?
Her noble family.
Number 3, wali jamaliha. What is that? And number 4? Now, of all these 4, which one is the most important? Allahu Akbar. Religion. And it's not just religion because I was born a Muslim. How much of knowledge have you acquired? How much of your Islam have you understood? And how much of that do you apply in your daily life? A man is going to respect you and honor you and dignify you and not abuse you when you understand your deen and when your relationship with Allah is good. You understand Tawheed and you understand that I should not be among mushrikeen. I believe in Allah. My iman, I'm building it every day by doing good righteous deeds. If you understand your deen and you do good righteous deeds and your relationship with Allah is strong, a man is going to respect you and he's not going to play with you. That is the secret. That is why most of you are here now. Deen comes first. Listen, what about if a man marries you for wealth alone? Listen to this reasoning. And you become poor. What is going to happen? You are not going to be valuable again in front of him. What about if he marries you just for your family and then now things have changed? What about if he marries you for your beauty? Beauty comes and goes, yes or no? You are this today, and you grow 60, 70, then this start coming here. This, you start walking like this. Salam alaikum, your hands like this. So what about if he married you for that? What about if he marries you, you're involved in accident, something happened, the beauty is gone. If it was your face, you are left with one eye, what is going to happen? So you need, priority is deen. Priority is?
Deen.
Are we good until there? So look at what Rasul say. فَظْفَرْ بِذَاتِ الدِّينِ
بذات الدين.
فَظْفَرْ بِذَاتِ الدِّينِ
فارفر بذات الدين.
تَرِبَتْ يَدَاكَ.
تربت يداك.
What is that in Arabic? In English? So you should
Marry the
marry the religious woman. If you do that, you understand that? Because you may be a loser. And that is why, even in our country here, a man who married you and you respect and he called you all these names, you know, there are kids here. 2, 3, 4 years later, maybe you are giving birth. It happens to some of your sisters. When you give birth, biologically, your body changes, right? Yes or no? You've been growing a baby, and the baby is coming out. You can be as slim as this. I'm your uncle talking to you now. But when you get baby, you become that 7x, XXX. You can have your body that Allah gave you, but something happens, then you come. So if He only married you for your body, you understand? And in Islam, alhamdulillah, we respect everybody. You don't mock at people with their body and what. Now, in our country here, you will find some husbands are divorcing people because of their body. That is why they condition you to go and fix your body and cut your body. They say we cut fat. They condition women to look in a certain way that when you walk like. And when you smile, and when your neck has to be like this. Why do they condition only women and not men? So they make you to doubt yourselves. Yes or no? Oh, I'm a little bit this. Oh, I'm not tall enough. Oh, I'm not this. And you are in doubt because Shaitan has made them to condition you like that. So they commercialize you. You are not a woman unless you have this shape. You are not a woman unless you look like this. You don't look good unless you're like this. And then you have to show your body. And then they bring cheap things from China now. You know, you need to add this here for you to look like this. You have to add there. Yes or no? Why are they doing that to you? Allah created you. Of course, take care of your health. Take care of your diet. Yes or no? Like you should not be conditioned. Don't have doubt in what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has created. So if you marry a religious woman, then you're a success. You succeeded. But if you marry a woman who doesn't have deen, even if she has all this, life is not going to be good. Now you have a question for me before we read this, all of us. What about men, right? What about men? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam told you women that if a man comes to you with 2 qualities, what is that? Deen and manners, morals, behaviors, etiquette, ethics, marry that man. Deen and what? Morals. How do you know? You need to do your research. You need to do your research. Don't allow anybody to come and say, I'm religious, I'm praying in that masjid. Maybe he's smoking weed. Maybe he's drinking alcohol. maybe he's using drugs. Is that going to be a good husband?
No.
Maybe he's a person who is dancing and, the whole weekend is outside, cheating. He doesn't have behavior. He doesn't respect you. Doesn't respect your family. Don't marry that person. Deen and what? Khuluq. Rasul Sallallahu said, إِذَا أَتَاكُمْ مَنْ تَرْضَوْنَ دِينَهُ وَخُلُقَهُ فَزَوِّجُوهُ. So don't accept everybody because of his, he's a graduate and he has PhD. What about if he has PhD but a drunkard PhD? He comes home and he smokes things. Then he starts, you don't play with me. You're going to run away and it's your house. He's not seeing you. He's seeing a frog in front of him. I'm your wife. No, you look like a frog. He's drunk, right? You see Islam, right? I'm talking to big girls here. So I want you to understand that this, work on deen. And don't just, when a man comes to you, ask him, are you a Muslim? You say, yeah. Why are you asking? Yes, I want to know whether are you a Muslim or a mu'min or you have ihsan? Can you explain that? Oh, I don't know that. Tell him, I'm so expensive, you cannot afford. Go and see me next time. Yes, I know my deen. Okay, ask him what Tawheed. Tawheed means one. No. Tawheed according to the books. Can you quote 10 ahadiths from the Prophet? Oh, I don't know. Tell him, can you talk to me about seerah of the Prophet for 10 minutes? Sit there, my parents say, I want to know if you know the Prophet. Do you know who a woman is? What makes a woman a wife? Ask those questions. Don't ask, do you love hiking? Do you love reading? Where do you buy your ice cream? Don't talk like that.
Where do you buy your shoes?
Where do you buy your shoes? Do you go to Aurora Mall or no? Are you going to take me through that train and what? I love that small train and what? Those are nonsense. You don't discuss that. Can you read the hadith once, then we go? Al-Hadith.
Al-Hadith.
Obligation of marrying a religious woman.
Obligation of marrying a religious woman.
Narrated Abu Huraira, may Allah be pleased with him, who said, can we read?
Narrated Abu Huraira, may Allah be pleased with him,
قال
said,
رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم
قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم
تنكح المرأة لأربع.
تنكح المرأة لأربع.
What is that?
A woman is married for 4 things.
Say لمالها
لمالها
Her wealth,
ولحسبها
ولحسبها, her noble family,
ولجمالها.
ولجمالها,
What is that?
her beauty,
ولدينها.
ولدينها,
What is that? What is the priority? فاظفر بذات الدين
فاظفر بذات الدين
تربت يداك.
تربت يداك.
What is that?
So you should marry the religious woman, otherwise you will be a loser.
Good, right? My gift for big girls. Jazakumullahu khairan. I'll see you inshallah.